Alright, this video is going to be for when we're solving one of these types of problems that's asking about interest, and it's something that compounds continuously. And I'm going to highlight that word because there's a difference in how we approach it. So notice this formula looks different than the formula in the other video where it compounded at specific intervals. And so I'm going to start the same way, right? And just remember that A just represents our account balance. P represents the principal value, in other words, the amount that we're starting with. E is a natural log, and that's going to represent the continuous compounding. And then R is going to be the rate that we must convert to a decimal. And last of all, T is going to be the time in years that's passed. Alright, so you know what each letter is for. Let's go ahead and put this together. So I have A is equal to P times E to the power of RT. So it says Jose purchased $2,200 of Aquametal stock, which grows at an annual interest rate of 2%, compounded continuously. When they say compounded continuously, that's your signal that you need to use this formula with the E in it. How much would his stock account be worth after 8 years? So that's the time, that's our T value. If you reinvest his dividends, that just means the money he's earning on his stock. So round your answer to the nearest hundreds place because we're dealing with money. So once again, we're going to start substituting some values. I'm going to go ahead and add some notes. This is my P value, that's my principal. This is my R, my rate, but I do have to convert it to a decimal. So so if I convert it, it's 2.0, so I got to move the decimal 2 times to the left. It becomes 0.02. So R is 0.02. And my time is 8. So that's everything I need. So let's substitute those values in. So A is equal to my principal, which is 2200. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my E. So E to the power of R times T. Now my R value is 0.02. So parenthesis, I'm going to put 0.02. And then my time, my T value is 8. So I'm going to put an 8 in that power as well. And then we're just going to take this right here that we just drew, just rolled out. Alright, there's R, here's T, and we're going to put that in a calculator. So let me go ahead and turn this on. So here I'm going to put parenthesis 2200, close parenthesis, and then to get E, for those who don't know it, you hit the second button. And if you look down here in this natural log where it says LN, above it you'll see a little blue E to the power of X. So I'm going to hit that button, and it gives me E to the power of X. So there's my E. And then I got my R value, which is 0.02. So 0.02. But you know what? Actually, let me put that in parentheses. 0.02, close parenthesis. And then another parenthesis, and I'm going to put 8, my years. Alright, so I got it. Notice it's in the calculator exactly as I got it written. I'm going to hit enter, and it gives me this value. So A is going to be equal to 2,581.723. Once again, we do need to round this right to the hundreds place, which is the second decimal place to the right, and our thousandths place, which is 3. Remember, 4 let it rest, so we go ahead and we leave it the same. So we have $2,581.72 in the bank account after 8 years. That's all there is to it.